Hello and welcome to a new video on my channel. I'm Adam and today we're going through the summary of the quarterfinals of the Battle of the Beasts All Generation Tournament. So back 2 years ago, I think in 2022, maybe late 2022, maybe early, I'm not sure. I started the Battle of the Beasts All Generation Tournament with 155 beasts. Now, I'm aware during those 2 years I've had little breaks from this tournament, some being a week or so, some being a couple months, one being half a year. Little bit of issues going on in my personal life, but decided that I should get this done by the end of the year. Otherwise, this will be a 3-year long tournament and we still don't know the winner. So we're nearing the end of the year now, nearly at December. Well, we're at December by the time this video comes up. And we've gone from 155 beasts to 5. Yeah, so we started the quarterfinals off with 10, being the Tenacious 10 beasts, then those beasts being Ferno the Fire Dragon, Vespic the Wasp Queen, Crestor the Crushing Terror, Elic the Lightning Horror, Carnivora the Winged Scavenger, Stritor the Skeleton Dragon, Skrar the Night Scavenger, Mortax the Skeleton Warrior, Ferric the Iron Soldier, and Jakara the Ghost Warrior. Now, those 10, I saw them being fantastic, but 10 which are incredible, the ones that have earned their spot here, and quite frankly, I stand by that. Whilst there may be some decisions in the round 4 battles which some people don't agree with, I personally think it's right. Now, I'm aware there may be some disagreement with the results of the battles of round 5 on the winner of each battle, but personally, I think I know I made perfect sense with why I gave a victory to a certain beast and not the other. So I believe I have the right final 5 here. And we're going to be introducing them along with which beasts they've defeated and also what I think, well, how likely I think they are to win. So this will be going along with their previous achievements in previous tournaments, as well as simply what I believe they can do against their competition. So with that, let's introduce them. We're going in order of, we're going numerical order here. So we're going to start things off with Representative Series 7, Crestor the Crushing Terror. Now, being honest, this beast in the previous tournament, in the old generation tournament, sorry, was the runner-up. So this beast hasn't made it as far as the other has made it. This beast hasn't made it as far as he has in the previous tournament. But quite frankly, I can see Crestor winning. I can see all these beasts winning, to be honest. But Crestor, I kind of hold quite highly to be one of the best runner-ups that we have. Being the last runner-up standing, I stick by that. For overall, though, he does have his work cut out, and if he dies in the semi-finals, I'll be fine with that, but I would like to see him win. In round 1, Crestor killed Nanook, round 2, Merca, round 3, Morax, round 4, Grashkor, and in round 5, Carnivora, the Winged Scavenger. So, Crestor was unfortunate enough to have to kill his teammate, but that was the rule. And he did a good job, honestly. I think he did an incredible job making it this far. And personally, I do not see a problem with him making it this far. I knew he was going to make it far, and I'm glad he did. As for likeliness on winning, I would say he has quite a, compared to the other beasts here, he has quite a high chance in winning. Up next, the other beast of Series 7 remaining, we have Elic the Lightning Horror. In round 1, she killed Vipero, round 2, Bloodboar, round 3, Verak, round 4, Plexor, and in round 5, Vespic, the Wasp Queen. Now, with Elic, quite frankly, she was a bit of a surprise beast to make it this far. I mean, when she went against Vorak, I knew she was going to win. When she went against Plexor, I kind of knew she was going to win. And when she went against Vespic, I was like, okay, Vespic has a chance, but Edic's going to win. So it felt like Elic was kind of guaranteed a spot here, but I wouldn't say she didn't earn it because I believe she did. And if people don't believe she didn't earn it, then I think they need to take a step back, look at her abilities, and realize that, yeah, she did earn it. Her abilities are, quite frankly, very overpowered, just like all these other beast abilities. So, yeah, Elic is definitely worthy of a spot here. And I hold her quite highly to this. And quite frankly, she is. Oh, would I say she's better than Madara from Series 7? Not just yet, but I do hold Series 7 quite highly in my personal opinion. And Elic is one of the better, well, not really one of the better, but a very strong aspect in this series. And being one of the last beast standing of Series 7, with Series 7 being my personal favourite series, I am ecstatic by that, seeing that Elic's actually here. Do I think she's going to win? I she has great abilities. She has the capability to win. However, looking at her competition, I do not see her actually making it into the finals. She can make it to the semi-finals part 2, where there'll be 3 beasts left. However, she needs to get that skip. But really though, I can't see Edic win, and if she does win, then I'll be shocked. But I'll also be very happy because the Series 7 Beast wins. But really though, I can't see Edic winning. But I would not mind if she won. I'll be completely happy. I'll be happy if any of these beasts win, really. We're coming to the end of this tournament. We're at the 5 strongest beasts left in this tournament. And I'll be happy for any of them to win. Up next, skip going from Series 7 all the way to Series 19, we have Stritor, the Skeleton Dragon. In round 1, he killed Falvar, round 2, Glarky, round 3, Chiron, round 4, Falcor, and round 5, Verno, the Fire Dragon, using the Red Death maneuver. So, really, with Stritor, in the previous tournament, like Elic, he died kind of early, probably round 3, like Elic did. However, in this tournament, he came back with a vengeance and I would say dominated this tournament. He didn't exactly struggle against Falrar or Glarky or Chiron. May have struggled against Falcor, but worked his way around him, literally around him. And for Furno, I like to think he out out durability'd him. He withstand his attacks and gave a more powerful one back, and giving Furno a run for his money. And I think Stritor deserves his spot here. If he didn't go against Lycax in the previous tournament, where Lycax was able to outmaneuver him by disabling his flight ability and then trapping him in the chasm where Stritor conceded to defeat because he couldn't get out, making Lycax a fair and square winner there. If that battle didn't go that way, I think Stritor could have actually won the New Generation tournament, because if he went against the same opponents that Lycax went against after round 3, that being Plexor, which he may have struggled against, but I think he would have been fine, and Jurog, which I think he would also be fine against. Going into the finals against Wardock, I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that Stritor would have demolished Wardock. Wardock would have put up a fight, but I don't see Wardock winning against Stritor. So Stritor could have won the New Generation tournament if he didn't get outmaneuvered by Lycaxa. Now, that is a bit of a criticism I get, being like Lycaxa didn't deserve that victory, being that Lycaxa didn't deserve a spot in the finals because he was meant to lose like Stritor. But hey, Stritor lost fair and square, conceded to defeat, and told Lycaxa to go as far as he could, and Lycaxa did. And if Stritor won against Lycaxa, there's no doubt in my mind that he would have won the whole tournament. I was going into the New Generation tournament thinking Stritor was going to be one to make it very far and even win. So yeah, like Strider was one expected to do well in both tournaments, but in the new generation tournament, he died pretty early, which can throw people off. Cobra died early in the old generation tournament. Strong Beast can die early to kind of throw you off, thinking, oh, so if they're not going to win, then who will? That's the enjoyment of this. So if I narrate a battle where the stronger beast does die, it doesn't mean that they don't deserve to lose. It doesn't mean that the beast they defeated doesn't deserve to win. It just keeps people on their toes just to think who's actually going to win with their abilities, capabilities. You can't just be like Kroko or Cobra being this big looming threat because you got ego there, which is going to screw you over, which is actually what screwed over Kyrax. But as for Strider, do I think he's going to win? Out of all of these beasts here left, I think he does have the best chance in winning. And if Strider does win, I would be completely fine with it, actually. He's got an impressive record of victories, and nothing actually controversial about his victories making him think that he doesn't making me think he doesn't deserve a spot here. He does. He earned each victory. He outmaneuvered Falcor Inferno. He demolished Falbar and Glarky and simply outplayed Chiron. So Stritor doesn't deserve a spot here. Then I like to hear a good reason why, because quite frankly, I think Stritor earns his spot here better than any other beast here. I do hold Stritor in high regard, and this is why. He's done fantastic. Up next, we have Mortax, the Skeleton Warrior. Yeah, just had to check that. So Mortax in round 1 killed Styro. In round 2, he killed Elko. Round 3, Technos. Round 4, Hellion. And round 5, Ferric. With his arsenal victories, he demolished Styro and Elko, defeated Hellion in a very badass way, and Technos in an amazing way, and defeated Ferric by using his requirement for fire against him, making it quite an interesting scientific battle, but also one which is correct with what I say in that battle. So yeah, whilst people may think Ferric deserved the victory over Mortax, personally Mortax did win fair and square, making Mortax a semi-finalist like he was in the old generation, in the new generation, special generation tournament. Yeah, so Crestor and Mortax are the only beasts which have been this far before in previous tournaments, and I can see both of them making it further. I can see Crestor getting to where he was in the finals. I can see Mortax making it further from the semi-finals to the finals. I would not mind if either of them win, because these two beasts are my favorite of the ones remaining. But if they lose, and I'll be happy with that. But quite frankly, these two beasts I hold in high regard, just like all these beasts right now. With Mortax, there's only so much I can do. And that is not really negative, because Mortax is the beast. The one who's very graciously offered his combat arena for these other beasts to battle in. And for Mortax to make it this far, being able to use the strength of other beasts that are already still alive against his opponents. As I pointed out in the Specials Generation Tournament, that is his weakness. He does get weaker over time. But right now, Mortax, has the strength of 4 other beasts in the combat arena along with his own. And providing he's the first fight in the next round, he may be fine. But it depends who his opponent is. If he goes against anyone in the next round, I want to see him go against Chikara. And the reason why I want to see him going against Chikara, because it'll be a nice rematch of the Specials Generation Tournament where these two beasts went against each other and Mortax came out as the victor. But Chikara has improved a lot since then. She now has an extra set of arms, Wolverine claws, wings, a tail, and now an ignition ability. Yep, she killed Rogan, Magral, Hawkeye, Petrix, and now Skra the Night Scavenger. So Jakara does have a lot of abilities up her arsenal to the point where she can probably level with Mortax on a kingdom destroying battle. And if these two beasts go against each other, I will be ecstatic. More to the point, I'd be happy if this was the finals battle. I do not know which of these beasts are going to make it through to the finals. I do not know who their opponents are. I do not know which one's skipping this round and which one's skipping the round after. But what I do know is we do have a great selection of 5 beasts, with all of them having a great chance in winning, and I would be happy with either of them, any of them winning. We do have one beast here which has used the abilities of beasts that she's defeated to her advantage to make herself more stronger. She is a looming threat in this tournament. We do have another beast who's able to reform and deform himself to make it look like the other beast has won, but then has come back and used all his strength to defeat his opponent. We have one beast with the power of God and 4 on his side, her side. One who is able to battle very well out of the water, despite being a water beast. And the last one has the strength of all of those beasts, plus his own. So all of these beasts, I would say, are god tier beasts. And to know that only one of them is going to win, I would say, guys, you need to brace yourself for some incredible fights, because the next 4 battles will decide which one will win. As for who I think will win, I personally think it's going to be Stritor. And it's nice to know that Mortax is a returning semi-finalist and Crestor is a semi-finalist in arguably the most powerful tournament ever. So, yeah. Jakara, Edic, and Stritor have their chance of redemption and have very much redeemed themselves. And these final 5, I'm happy with. These are the final 5 to me. And was I made my predictions on who I think will win each battle of round 5, I'll be honest, my original predictions were Crestor, Mortax for obvious reasons, because those are the ones which I expected to make it that far. Furno for the same reason, but I was off. Skrar, and the other one was actually Ferroc. I was expecting Elix to die in this round. This was before I knew the matchups. I was expecting Elix to die in this round. I was expecting Carnivora and Jakara, and also Vespic, which I was right about, and actually Stritor. But then they got paired up, and some of them were right, some of them were wrong. But ultimately, though, this is the right final 5 here, if you ask me. And yeah, being the mastermind behind all this, knowing what to do in each battle, not really. I narrate it, wing it, really. I don't have a script. The only script I have is the list of their former, their victories. Bit hard to read, I know. And the crossed out lines are the beast that died in the Tenacious 10. I obviously have the Holy Bible, which tells me about the beasts as well as their abilities available from the Beast Quest wiki. And using all that, along with their previous achievements, I use that to describe a fight which I think is worth our while. And quite frankly, all of these beasts had some relatively easy fights, but also some incredible victories at the same time. All these beasts have fought very hard to get here and have at least 2 impressive victories under their belt. I can't tell you who I think is going to win. I'd love to know who you guys would think will win. And feel free to leave in the comments below who you think's going to die in the next round, who you think's going to make it into the finals, and who you think's going to ultimately win it all. But right now, these beasts I hold in such high regard. I have such strong opinions on all of them, and all of them are positive. If I I can't even pick my favorite out of these two because Crystal and Mortax I love equally. Stritor's getting up there, Elix getting up there, and Jakara is also getting up there. So yeah, this is the right final five. I have no regrets on the battles in the Tenacious 10. And with some added abilities from Jakara, as well as additional abilities from the other beasts which make them worthy of making it this far, I know I have the final five. I know I have the right final five. And I know the final four battles of this tournament is going to be incredible. This is the last summary video of this tournament. And I'd just like to say thank you to you guys for actually sticking around for the 2 years of watching these videos. These videos of me just acting like a prat, talking about how battles can go without even animating them or anything. And also not edited. These are all completely raw footages with only the camera being paused every now and then just so I can take care of something quickly. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around, and if you can stick around to find out who the winner is, I'll be greatly appreciated. I can't say who I think will win because, quite frankly, it's too hard to call. As for me, I don't know what I have planned after this for the archive channel, but stay tuned. I will come up with something eventually, and I will be continuing doing Beast Quest retrospective videos on my main channel. But right now, that's all for me. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment down, click subscribe, press the notification bell down in the corner below. If I know I've been rambling a lot in this video, but I want to stress my opinion on this tournament, making it seem like it's not the tournament I enjoyed doing the most, but it's the one which I feel has the strongest outcomes. And with that, peace out.